You're listening to the BBQ Central Radio Show. Once again, here's your host, Greg Rempe.
All right, gang, we're back. 877-448-0433. Greg at the BBQCentralShow.com. If I've said it once, I've said it twice. Convenience is becoming more essential than ever in the barbecue and grilling industry. Topping the list for most folks is the transport, lighting, and cooking with charcoal, whether it be in the backyard, on the competition circuit, or at the parks for family cookouts. My next guests have come up with a product that looks to solve this problem, and in one neat package, pun intended. Let's welcome first-timers to the show, and I hope I get their names right. Mike Angeloff, Alex Burakovsky, and Daniel Ravinsky joining me here on the show. The guys over at GrillEasy.com. Gang, what's up?
Not much. What's up, Greg? Good
right.
to be with you. An honor to be here.
Did I get anybody's name wrong?
No, it's good. Good job.
Aha, it must be my thick Russian blood running through me, gentlemen.
The pronunciations were right on.
It's better with a little vodka.
Yeah, everything is always better with a little vodka, no doubt about it. All right, guys, so let's get into this a little bit. Before we get into the product specifically, maybe a quick little thumbnail background on all of you guys, and we'll start with Mike.
My background is actually, I went to school in Babson College, studied entrepreneurship and finance. I've been working in finance pretty much my whole adult life, but always kind of tinkering with new business ideas and always trying to come up with something innovative. And Alex, Daniel, and I have been friends for a long time. We love camping, grilling, and we figured, hey, we gotta take the plunge and create some innovation in an industry that's hasn't had too much innovation in the past 100 years.
Kind of living the American dream, right? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, Alex, what are you up to background-wise?
It's kind of similar, actually. I also graduated from Babson, and Babson is obviously very entrepreneurial focused, so we kind of had it ingrained in us, brainwashed that that's the way to go, and we're always been very innovative, and we love to grill over open fire, and we just figured that my background is also kind of in technology, and also had another venture before this, so I guess hopefully a serial entrepreneur at the beginning of it.
Daniel, round it out for us. What are you up to?
I come from IT software background, so completely obviously opposite from grilling and in the barbecue industry, but always been, like Alex and Mike said, with the natural performance of components and food, and also really, we do a lot of outdoorsing, so that's basically how we got into the barbecue thing. But myself basically come from IT, but always looking forward to new ventures, new ideas. And that's how we are. That's where we are.
All right, Mike, Alex, and Daniel joining me here from Grill Easy. The website, by the way, if you want to check it out here while we're talking, grill-easy.com. You can get them on the Twitter at GrillEasy and on the Facebook /GrillEasy. All right, so figure out how you're going to want to answer these questions. I'll leave that up to you guys. But, obviously there is some kind of an event or a brainstorm that hits one or two or all three of you guys, and you're like, man, this 20-pound bag of schlepping charcoal stuff is for the birds. There's got to be a better way. So how does the genesis of Grill Easy come about?
So, we go on camping trips pretty much every year as a tradition. And like you said, we're always schlepping around huge bags of charcoal. Like I mentioned before, I like to kind of tinker with new ideas, innovations. I really got into using charcoal chimneys, and spent a good amount of time in Home Depot making my own kind of do-it-yourself chimneys, buying all kinds of pipes and handles and whatnot. And then one day we were grilling, and we're like, why don't we make portable, single-use charcoal chimney. Instead of, lugging along a huge bag, dumping it out in the chimney, develop something that's easy to grab, throw in your trunk. You don't have to get your hands dirty. And we started, making prototypes about a year and a half ago. Did a lot of testing, and finally launched last summer with the final product that we have right now.
Is it a complete like buy-in from everybody there in the group, or is like some people? Do you guys come together and be like, "Hey, I have an idea. Let's see if we can put it together"? Do some people need convincing? I mean, how does the whole group guy go?
I don't think we ever needed any convincing. I mean, we always had the same common problem. And I will admit that Mike was the innovator, and he was kind of the brainchild behind coming up with a concept. And I think it took the three of us to really tinker with the design, and a lot of burning sessions, a lot of weird looks. We would go to parks, and it was actually, it's a sad timing, but it was during the after the marathon bombings and in Boston. And we were burning these boxes in parks, and people would be looking at us because we wouldn't be grilling. All we would do is we would burn these boxes, and then we would leave. So you can imagine what kind of looks we were getting at these different parks. But it took a lot of iterations and to come up with kind of this final design that burns consistently and works the way we were hoping it was going to work.
So are you guys full-time into this at this point, or does everybody have day jobs? Oh, and by the way, you're lucky enough to get to work on Grill Easy too, so you have like 2 or 3 jobs.
Yeah, we all have at least 2 jobs. Like Alex said, we're sort of bordering serial entrepreneurs. We all have day jobs. Some of our jobs are more flexible than others, but aside from our day jobs, we do spend almost full time on this just to ramp it up for this coming summer. We did a good amount of testing last summer, came in a little bit late in the season, so we're hoping to ramp things up and really go full swing for spring and the summer season.
All right, so let me back out just for a second. I guess for the folks that either don't have internet access right now or just on an audio stream and can't see you guys, and I see you have a product there in the background, Daniel. Can you, I guess, show it for the video side of things, and I'm going to flash the website, but kind of paint a picture as how this thing looks and how it operates.
Sure. So this is the actual box. We already kind of ripped off the bottom strip, just kind of show the inner workings, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a little wick right here.
Yep.
And you rip off the bottom strip and you place the box inside the grill and you light this wick. And there's a chimney, and you can see there's a chimney connects. And basically the charcoal sits on a little grate inside the box for airflow, and then it starts smoking, starts burning from within. And there's no additives, there are no chemicals, so there are no starters. It's basically just kind of basic physics that work.
And is it hardwood lump charcoal in there or briquettes?
It's hardwood. Yeah, it's lump charcoal.
All right. What kind of wood are you using? Do you have a specific blend of species that you like, or are you just grabbing pine?
We've been trying out different woods. So far, our favorite is maple and birch mix. It really lights pretty well. It gives off a lot of good flavors. That's been our kind of best option right now. We're open to, in the future, we're hoping to have, maybe mesquite, hickory flavors as well. Not just one type of wood.
Is it a difficult task? I mean, you're coming with having to have a lightable box. I mean, obviously, I guess you can light anything on fire if you try hard enough, but you got to source somebody to make the box. It's got to be a certain way. You got to fill with a certain amount of charcoal in order to make it proper and meet your specifications. But as far as sourcing the charcoal, that seems to me like it would be kind of a big pain in the ass. I mean, how do you do that?
Yeah, we're right now our advantage is we're just starting out and trying out different charcoal manufacturers. So we have an advantage because we're getting small batch quantities. So we're not signing our life away with huge orders yet, which gives us an opportunity to find the best one to use.
Is it a local source at this point, like domestic, or are you going into Mexico or Canada or somewhere for that?
Well, right now Canada, yeah. So the actual charcoal comes from Canada. We would, of course, would love to source everything from the States and make it a completely domestic product. Canada, yeah. But in our proximity, being in Massachusetts to Canada is also helps out a bit.
Mike Angeloff, Alex Burakovsky, Daniel Ravinsky joining me here on the show. Grill-Easy, grill-easy.com, the website, at Grill-Easy on Twitter, and Facebook is /Grill-Easy. Guys, how long of a cook time are you seeing out of this box if you are just kind of running open with no lid on it to control any fire, just a straight-up rocket fire burn time?
We're experiencing about 45 minutes. If it's plain out, on a picnic grill without any covers. Obviously, it depends. If you're grilling right now, in our location where it's consistently 15 degrees.
Yeah.
You might get a little less, but in the spring, summer, normal temperatures, you'll get 45 minutes to an hour out of it.
I mean, I think it also depends on your cooking technique. If you're opening over, I don't know if you said open or not.
Yeah, if it's open. Yeah, obviously, if you're using a smoker or ceramic Kamado type of grill. There's not much airflow. This thing will last, the charcoal will last for a really long time.
Do you have it put together so it's geared to like a certain number of people, or is it just sheer weight and a cook time type of a formula?
You want to think?
Yeah, it's about 8 people. I mean, we kind of measure between 6 to 8 people. Again, it depends, I guess, how hungry you are and how much meat you're cooking. But on average, we even sometimes had one box enough for 10 people or so. So it's definitely a product that you can use for small get-togethers, and it can even be good enough for tailgate. That's something that we're pushing the football season, and we're trying to do it again in the summer. So it's kind of a multi-product which can be used for small gatherings as well as large groups.
As far as the specs of the box and how much charcoal is in there, do you have like a weight of charcoal and then a weight of the whole package itself, and then a price point, obviously?
Yeah, it's about we're targeting 2 pounds of charcoal. The funny thing about charcoal is that it tends to change weight depending on humidity.
Yeah.
So, it could start out, we'll weigh it at 2 pounds. It could end up being a little more, a little less. The box itself, it's pretty thin corrugated cardboard. It's it doesn't add too much weight to it. I'm sorry, you had a second question.
Yeah, price point. Of course, everybody here in the States are cheap bastards, so they want everything that they could possibly get for as little money as possible. But where are we at price point wise on these guys?
Online right now, we're selling them for $5.99. Obviously it's if you compare pound for pound, you're obviously better off buying a huge bag, but with Grill-Easy, you're paying for convenience, not having the mess, single-use solution to firing up your grill. So there is a bit of a premium. Most people that we've encountered don't really have a problem. They said they would even pay up to $10 for it. So we haven't settled on a final price for retail stores. But online, right now you could grab it for $5.99.
Is it only available online at this point, and you're working to get in the retails, or are you infiltrating some retail stores right now?
We have positioned ourselves in some local retail stores, hardware stores, like gas stations, liquor stores. within the Boston area. I think we're really going to start pushing now to get into bigger stores. Hopefully stores like REI and Bass Pro Shop. That's kind of our goal. But also in parallel that one of the things Daniel was talking about was the size and how much the box is good for. Our idea and our target is that we're going to make this, the box is really for portability purposes. So it really is great for camping, picnicking, tailgating, something that you don't have to, maybe not per se ideal situation for backyard barbecuing, but really for people on the go.
Talk with the guys from Grill Easy here on the show, grill-easy.com, the website. Guys, look, I'm probably not telling you anything you don't know. Distribution is like key in the charcoal sector, no matter if it's in a box or if it's in a bag. And I've seen many companies come and go during my time during the show. Biggest factors being brand recognition, which Kingsford obviously dominates because Clorox is a huge conglomerate. And, of course, getting good product distribution. So how are you guys setting up to take on kind of both tasks to ensure success, not only short-term but long-term?
Right now we're working with advisors that have brought other products in the industry to market. They have kind of forged the channels that allow them to get the distribution. So we're hoping to get good advice. We already have a lot of good connections that we're working with. For distribution purposes and getting into the larger chain stores.
I'm going to ask you a tough question here, so I expect nothing but
that
honesty.
wasn't a tough question? That was a tough question.
Oh, no, this is the toughest one, of course. So, it's kind of like technology or any good idea. So you guys have a product that, there's not a lot of competition in the marketplace. I've seen some types of products like you guys have that really haven't made it through. But let's say Grill Easy gets really popular here over the next 12, 14 months, and then you have somebody like a Kingsford or a Royal Oak that says, hey, Mike and Dan and Alex, I want to stroke you a check for XYZ amount. Do you guys have you conversed at all on a walk-away number at this point, this early in the game, that you would just sell right out to? And it's not in a bad way, because I'm still waiting for somebody to buy this damn radio show, and it still hasn't happened. But is there a number that you would, kind of walk away at and let a bigger company take advantage of?
Well, I think, one thing, Greg, I'll give as a disclaimer to you and your audience is that we actually haven't discussed this before. So I think I'm going to say, whatever I'm going to say is going to be my personal, and I can, turn over to Mike and Daniel and see what they say, but what their opinion is. Personally, I think we really want to try to build a brand. I think we, the idea behind starting Grill Easy was not just about having one product company. It really was to start a brand that's tailored towards a more natural, green way of grilling. Even though this is our kind of first product, maybe a flagship product, we are really hoping that, I know it's not going to be an easy, probably, road ahead, but we're hoping to kind of stick around for a while.
Yeah, I'm on the same page with Alex. We want to grow the brand. We're not very short-sighted about it. We would like to include, many other products. Try to tackle the kind of pain points of grilling. It's all about having fun, being with your friends and family, and we want to take away the kind of frustrations out of, lighting charcoal or cleaning the grill or, all those, the items that come into play, throughout the whole process. Once we build that, we might start thinking of an exit strategy, depending on how things go. But it's really, we're not doing this at this point for, to get X amount of money out of this.
Dan, you seem to be a little bit more calculated back there. I bet you have a number in your head. What do you think?
Well, I mean, what they said.
$1 million. No.
Yes.
We're like Facebook to buy us. Just like
If,
WhatsApp.
Facebook can buy WhatsApp for 16 billion, I think our product is a little bit more useful than that application. So, yeah, I mean, what they said, it is true. We want to grow a brand, but if we are approached by Kickstarter or anybody else that can maybe push our product even to a higher level, so I think we'll never pass up the opportunity. But we definitely want to build something that we can kind of put our name on it and basically have it grow. But yeah.
Mike Angeloff, Alex Burakovsky, and Daniel Ravinsky created Easy Grill. You can find it at Grill Easy. Jesus Christ. You can find it at Grill Easy Grill's already been generated. Sorry about that. Yeah. Grill-easy.com, the website. Pick some up. Try it out for yourself. Guys, continued success with the product, and thanks so much for coming on tonight. Really appreciate it.
Thank you,
Thanks, Greg. It's a pleasure to be here.
You got it. There they are. Bunch of classy guys right there from It's an Easy Grill. Jeez, oh, Pete. Hi, I'm your professional host, Greg Rempe. Buy your Kingsford here. Wow. Grill-easy.com is the place to find it. I do have a sample box in my garage. But as luck would have it, I don't have all of my grills at the new palatial studios yet. They're still hanging out at the rental.